Should be a bucket.
Speaking right now. Nobody told me.
Is
One last thing to say to you, idiot. If my good friend George Bush just told me this morning, if you don't like me, you can read my head.
We want the real referee!
Hey, stay quiet! Hey, stay quiet! Get out of there!
We want the real referee!
The real referee! The real one! The real referees! Hey, get out of there, you cheaters!
You people just better shut up, damn it!
Get out of there! We want the real referee!
You want to go for a little jog? I know you want to have a little action here? Huh? Hey, break down now, break down. Look at what he's got there. He's got That's four. You give up. You give up.
Hey,
First ball, 12 minutes, the team of Terbullino Blanco and A.I.W.A. 2 out of 3 balls. This is getting totally beyond the rank of human endurance. This guy.
Talisman Negro and A.I.W.A, both from Mexico City.
Both drew back there before the sun sets tonight, I understand.
Well, we hope that that they'll be able to get back safely, Johnny Legend.
Oh, they'll get back safely. Those trucks are very secure. Once they padlock the rear of those trucks, they always get back.
Ron Lindsay here at ringside with Pete Parra and the infamous Johnny Legend.
Self-made man, man-made myth, $1 million maniac, the real thing.
The real thing.
Johnny, make mine lucha legend. Very unbiased, neutral at this point.
Our referee for today's first match is Alex Orlov.
These gentlemen look pretty evenly matched here. I think the gentleman with the name that can actually be pronounced looks like he might have the edge on this one. Of course, I'm being very neutral at this point. This is the first time I've seen either of these two gentlemen.
Can you pronounce either of their names?
Of course, something I predicted less than 10 seconds ago just take place. The man with the big T on the head.
Oh, I see. So you're for the big T.
Big T on the top of the head, not in the forehead even.
Oh, I see. That's that would be Talisman Negro, I suppose.
Oh, now you've got 5 syllables in there. Talisman Negro. See, I do speak the language.
Yes.
Talisman Negro. Okay, well, let's stick with that for beginning. We got Bonsai Fondue in the yellow mask, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like
A.I.W.A.
Talisman Negro looking to have the advantage right here.
That's right. Well, he did have the advantage, Pete.
He did have it. After that forearm to the chest.
Snapmare.
One thing I've learned about Talisman in this short time we've been here is it takes less than 10 seconds for him to regain the upper hand, which it looks like he's done right here.
Yep, good call.
A.I.W.A now coming back, has him in a headlock.
Whoa.
Very cheap shot right to the eyeball of the
He tried, he
here.
just missed, I think. So Talisman, what's he going to do now? Is he going to be top rope? That's against the rules.
Getting better every minute, every minute.
Of course, he looks like he likes to break the rules. Oh, he missed.
Now, you may have thought that was some kind of faux pas. That looked like a good workout move to me.
Oh, I see. Knock the wind out of yourself and see how far you can go, huh?
I'd say he pretty well scared the hell out of his opponent at this point.
Yeah, he looks scared. Yeah, he looks very
I think the man with
scared.
the yellow mask is going to be resembling that color in more than one way in the next 10 seconds. Get out a stopwatch. See if I'm wrong.
Okay, here's A.I.W.A. Well, you're right. I hate to say it. Johnny
All right.
Legend was right.
I haven't been calling this for over 30 years for nothing.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you were only 32 years old.
I said I just hit 30. The only trouble is it looks like I hit it going 60.
Oh. Well, A.I.W.A out of the ring. Talisman, what's he doing now? Whoops. All right.
Good strategy on TN's part right here.
Yeah, it kind of escapes me what his strategy
Bluffing
is.
the yellow fellow once again. Starting to rally audience support.
Oh.
Kick to the groin area.
Caught him a little bit off guard there, I'd say. Oh, another boot to the midsection. Randu's going to go outside and gather himself.
As you see, contrary to popular opinion, good guys sometimes do wear black, and yellow fellows sometimes turn into jello.
Good guy wears black?
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Legend.
You don't know about it? Well,
I
keep
don't know.
listening and you'll learn quite a bit about it before this afternoon's over.
Okay. Oh, another smash, forehand smash there. Keeps Randu from coming back into the ring.
Another good upper chest punch sent this yellow fellow out to lunch.
The Talisman gets a warning from referee Alex Orlov. Oh,
Randu runs
look out here. Oh,
turnbuckle.
how's Talisman doing now? Look at this.
You asking
Oh,
me
what a move.
Give him
That
3
could be a
seconds.
pin.
And,
Well, I'm sorry, Johnny Legend.
hey,
I'm sorry, Johnny Legend. Looked like your man got pinned on that
obviously
one.
this gentleman, Talisman, who's used to working with a referee who counts at a normal speed, who at that point would have had a 1.5 count,
Oh!
come out,
Out of the ring.
reverse the move, and pin this yellow idiot. But with this referee who counts starts on 3 instead of 1, what chance did he have?
Well, I think you had him down for about 10 seconds the way I counted.
Well, your whole life flashes before you in 10 seconds. All I can tell you is, I don't know if this guy wants a handout or what.
Well,
I'm going to go back.
let's see who the winner was, Johnny Legend. Here's Ed Aarons to announce it.
Winner, 8 minutes and 25 seconds. Randu.
Only 8 minutes and 25 seconds it took him to get rid of that guy. Okay, we have Karen Soul now, who's
I might
with
just stick around
the
out here.
loser, Talisman Negro. Pete, we had a little incident before the first match where Continental Cablevision cameraman Tony Cantillo was actually attacked by Desperado Mark Kissell. Now, Mark Kissell is teamed up with Bad Boy Bubba Storm in today's main event, which is a tag team 2 out of 3 falls. And I think you were out here to see it, weren't you? He attacked him.
Broke the camera that he was using.
Yeah, he took, for no reason, no apparent reason, just attacks Tony Cantillo. Now, Tony Cantillo, here's a funny twist to this. Tony Cantillo has gotten his license to be a referee in the AIWA, and he's going to be doing a match today. Now, he'll be in with an experienced referee, and I don't know if this was something on the part of Mark Kissell to try to intimidate him, but it sure worked, and according to Jeff Plummer, the production supervisor for Continental Cable, that was a $10,000 camera.
Yes, it was. And so I believe there will be 2 referees then in one match.
So we're hoping that he's in with referee Alex Orlov. If he's in with the International Playboy, that could be bad news, because the Playboy would not be the type of guy you'd like to be taking lessons from as far as wrestling refereeing goes.
So I believe we're getting ready for our next match right here.
Right, our next match here is Charles Kozar, 205 pounds, in the red, and he's going against CC Thunder, and CC Thunder's a big bodybuilding type guy. And I think CC Thunder goes around 220. I don't have official weight for him here. We're about ready to go here. When you announce, take the Continental one up there with you.
I think you got to get up the sidewall. I think.
Okay, here we go. Now this Charles Kozar's got all the equipment, Pete. I mean, he's got shin guards, he's got a mouthpiece. He comes out here prepared.
He almost looks like a catcher up there out of baseball.
A baseball catcher. Knee pads, short hair, can't be pulling his hair. A couple snapmares there by CC Thunder. The crowd's starting to count him. Drop kick.
Charles Kozar seems to be getting the bad end of this match.
Yeah, Kozar is out there gathering himself right now outside the ring. Referee Alex Orlov counting.
Kozar's
Trying to move
trying
CC
catch
Thunder
his
away
breath.
so Kozar could get back into the ring. Okay, here we go again. CC Thunder has had it all his own way so far. Well, good move by
Charles
Kozar there.
I believe he's got him in almost a figure 4.
Kind of working on that ankle a little bit. CC Thunder's been known to have a little bit of knee problems, so that could be what he's trying to do, trying to tweak that knee a little. Ooh, there he goes, working on that knee. Working on that knee, and with those shin guards, that makes it a little, all the more pain, I would think. Right, ringside now is Ed Ahrens with Maywood City Park, and he's also the ring announcer, and he'll join us for this match.
I've seen Charles Kozar wrestle before. He normally uses a scientific type style, but if things start going bad, he reverts to a kind of a roughhouse.
Well, tell us about all the equipment he's got, Ed. I've never seen this with a professional wrestler before.
Well, I believe he's a former amateur type wrestler. He also is an avid weightlifter, and this must be the style that's used in the Eastern schools where he's from, Cleveland, Ohio.
He's been using a lot of submissive holds.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's probably some martial arts type of equipment. CC Thunder's a longtime favorite of Southern California and was involved in kind of a ruckus prior to the matches, and I don't know if you guys have alluded to that at all.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Kick to the midsection by CC Thunder.
The only thing I pointed out, Ed, was the fact that it's been known that CC Thunder has had knee problems. Is that a fact?
Yes, he's been out of action about 4 or 5 months with some knee problems, and he went back to, I think the Midwest has some kind of corrective surgery.
No, I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it seemed to backfire for both wrestlers. Well, Kozar first one up and takes advantage of the fallen CC Thunder. Oh, a few kicks there to the back. That can't feel too good. Oh, that one really landed.
Right in the kidneys.
Would that be a kidney kick instead of a kidney punch? Well, Kozar's got him here. 2, not quite a pin.
Count of 2 for Kozar.
Referee Alex Orlov only got the 2 on that one. Well, what's this, boxing match now?
CC Thunder seeming to favor his knee a little bit.
Well, he should after all the pounding he's been taking.
5 minutes gone.
Smash there.
Slap to the throat.
Another
or
smash.
to the chest area.
Chest area. Referee Orlov pulls CC Thunder off. Says that'll be enough of that.
CC Thunder at one time was rated #1 in the AIWA and looked like he might get a title shot against, at that time, the champion Samoan Bulldog, but due to the knee injuries, he was unable to get that match.
Is he on the verge now of getting a chance at it, or is he going to have to wait in line?
This is one of his few matches back, and yes, he will have to wait in line behind Dr. Jerry Graham.
Kind of like starting over.
Kind of like starting over, yes.
Well, it's just a figure 4.
Leg
Oh,
lock.
that hurts. That's not good for his knees.
He's working on that knee again.
Trying to work his way out of it. Yeah, he got it reversed on Kozar now. Referee Orlov is asking Kozar if he gives up. He says no. In obvious pain, though. This really backfired, this move.
He's working on that knee.
He still does not
Gets to the rope.
submit.
Kozar gets to the rope.
Yep, Kozar's on the ropes. He can't stay there forever, though.
I'll stay there forever if I want to.
Oh, he says he'll stay there forever if he wants to, but I think Alex Orlov would say
Count
something
him
about
out.
that. Yes. He'd probably like to make it to the ropes again right now.
It was a knee to the throat area.
Ooh, that looked like caught him right around the forehead. Another one. He could knock you out. Good shot there by Continental Cablevision. Shows the action up close. They're locking him up there. A little strength maneuver. Oh. Whoa. You know, right so far, I'd say Kozar looks a little too quick for CC Thunder. What do you think?
Sure does. Using all those scientific moves.
I mean, now you got to remember, CC Thunder was rated #1 contender, and I don't care if he's been off for a while or not. You know, he's got to have a good showing here. And so far, Kozar has had much the best of it.
Because Kozar still continues to work on that knee with the submission holds.
Right, and oh, he showed a lot of strength in his legs there, flipping Kozar out of that. Perilous move there. Oh, another smash. CC Thunder is resorting to a little bit of boxing here.
On CC Thunder,
mouthpiece.
He has appeared in the WWF in 1991 on 4 or 5 different occasions.
Who was that? I'm sorry, Ed.
CC Thunder.
Oh, he was in 1991 at WWF.
WWF, yes.
One. Yep. Kozar kicks out. CC Thunder.
9 minutes gone.
CC Thunder looks pretty tired to me, Ed. I don't know if there might be a conditioning problem here.
Very likely. Charles is an avid weightlifter and probably martial arts.
Oh. Kozar was able to turn that. CC Thunder gets his foot on the ropes. Referee Orloff breaks the pair. Another kick. Attempted smash, but he missed. Oh! Caught CC Thunder coming in there. Going for the pin again. CC Thunder again kicks out after 2. Referee Orloff is getting a workout, getting up and down on these counts. We've had so many 2 counts here.
Right on his back. And it looks like CC Thunder up on the top rope.
Top rope, here we go. There he is. Kozar is looking around. What's this? Wait a minute. I don't know about that. I don't know. Kozar got the pin, but if you'll notice, I don't know if we picked it up on camera or not, but Kozar had his foot up on the middle rope, using it for leverage to hold down CC Thunder. That was very interesting. Referee Alex Orloff did not see it either. Referee Alex Orloff did not see it, as we saw it from ringside here. A little bit of leverage used there.
Weighing at 135 from Los Angeles, California, Red Dawn. Her opponent from Beverly Hills, 135, Charlie, the Golden Cat, referee, Universal Playboy.
Okay, Red Dawn versus Charlie, the Golden Cat, Universal Playboy. I don't know. How does he always get
I used to be a meat man, now I'm a mic man.
That's probably why he is the Playboy.
You may have noticed Johnny Legend is back.
Yeah, I've joined you once again, to your discredit and my pleasure. I would like to say at this point, I notice we have another stray hunk of human flotsam hanging around the edges of the ring here in Chino Casuals. I don't know, is this gentleman down here to try out for the softball team, or is there some reason why we've got a very good, probably the top referee in the country right now, if not the world, is already in the ring.
Yes.
So what is this guy, like a backup breakaway set or something?
That is Tony Cantillo. He will be observing this
now
match.
You're giving it a name, huh?
Tony Cantillo.
Cantino, is this Dick Contino? Is this another 50s Bad Mambo movie? Castillo, you're trying to tell me?
No.
Is this like somebody that didn't make the cutting edge of the Mambo Kings or what?
I don't think so. But anyway, he's going to be observing, and I don't know why they would bother having him observe
Looks
a match.
like there's a media opportunity photo session going on here. Hope you gentlemen don't mind me bludgeoning in, but since I didn't get a fancy pair of these Radio Shack headphones, I'm just going to have to talk off the top of my head.
Well, you have been known to talk and talk. Now he's going back again over to talk to his pal, Universal Playboy. And I don't know why they would have him observe a match, Pete, that Universal Playboy is doing, because he's not going to learn anything as far as fair refereeing goes.
Normally, I don't think the referee usually goes and gives a hug to one of the wrestlers.
Not generally, but of course he does like to make as much hay as he can with each of the girls, although he's not messing around with Red Dawn too much. It's mostly Charlie the Cat he seems to like. He's following her back to his corner again. Well,
what's he even doing?
Tony Cantillo told Johnny Legend where to go.
He didn't tell me where
just
to
like
go.
we'd like to.
Anything. That gentleman.
All right, here we go. Now, what you're going to have to watch out for, Pete, if anything is past form here. See, Universal, there he goes. He's as soon as there's a legal move by Red Dawn, he'll be stopping action so that Charlie the Golden Cat will get the edge.
And he's already started.
Already.
One more coming.
Okay, he's probably gonna. What's he doing now? Oh, he wants applause for Charlie the Golden Cat.
Keep on scratching, Charlie. I always say.
Shakes
Here's
her
a gal
hand.
that lets her opponent know right off the bat. I think by Dawn's early light, whatever you call this other.
Red Dawn.
You would call her Red Dawn. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this gal on the left knows that the Cold War is over, but if she doesn't know it's over, she's still about as cold a fish as I've seen in many a moon.
Charlie the Golden Cat.
Tony Cantillo is telling the Universal Playboy to watch the action, and he told Tony, you just stand out here and be
Look,
quiet.
I still don't know what this idiot in Chino Casuals is doing, working the perimeter of the ring.
Points against her already, okay? She's a minor.
Oh, already taking points away.
I'm marking it all down,
10
sir.
points for not. I haven't heard where they do a point system in professional wrestling, but I guess that's something new for the Universal Playboy.
Right, I believe he makes his own rules as he goes along.
Seems like it. Pretty nattily attired, though, wouldn't you say? Look at that suit.
Snappy
Pinstripe.
dresser.
Snappy dresser.
Charlie once again taking the upper hand and then some.
And the lower
look
hand.
at that Dawn go down. We're going to be going from dawn to dusk pretty quickly here tonight, gentlemen, I must say.
Well, it is kind of a blustery afternoon. Pretty cool. Well, I think it's time for Universal Playboy to break the hold, isn't it, Pete?
Start meddling in it.
I think Uni will probably have this well under control. I think Charlie, once again, has got Dawn completely figured out. She's given her a few minutes here where she's got the upper hand, and I do mean upper hand. Probably another 10 to 20 seconds. Charlie will be back on her feet, scratching the face off of this blistered, painted palooka, chewing gum in the ring, which I noticed she couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time. So the fact that she thinks she can wrestle and chew gum at the same time is an outrage.
Seems to be doing pretty well for herself.
Well,
me and my big mouth. There's a reversal.
Oh, yeah. I think this is another scheme that Mr. Aarons has cooked up here.
How do you like this? Red Dawn has Charlie down in a hold, and he comes up, and the referee comes up and asks Red Dawn if she gives up.
Did this guy pay extra for a front row seat or what? I mean, this gentleman is interfering with the match.
He's not interfering with the match.
He looks like he's in the country illegally, let alone the ring illegally. We got the best referee in the country, if not the world, in there. Yeah.
John, I don't know what Johnny's seeing that we aren't.
Get her, get her.
He wants to know if she gives up now. Whoa, what's she gonna do? Oh, he pushes her down. Oh, she got loose. Red Dawn got loose.
We got enough distractions around here to start a glossary. Charlie just had her pin, reached the 3 count of victory right there.
Well,
they didn't have Contadino or Castino or whatever
it's
this
your
idiot's
fault,
name
Johnny. It's your fault.
I was telling him to get back in and count, my good friend Uni.
Right, and you're the one that cost
He's
you the
not
pin.
used to having 16 monkeys riding on his back when he's trying to call a top professional wrestling match here in Driftwood, Dagwood, or Edwood, or wherever
all he
you
ever
call
wants
this
to do
town.
is get himself on
That's
camera.
a photo opportunity session. That's completely different.
Oh, I see. He's quick to enforce the on-the-rope rule against Red Dawn. Charlie's not too happy right now.
Charlie knows what she's doing. She's got this thing sussed out, as we say in Britain.
Universal Playboy seems to be asking Charlie if she's okay.
Charlie doesn't want to come back in the ring. I guess she'd rather go and play up to the crowd. Or
And
yell
she
at
isn't
him.
receiving any type of 10 count or
Look
anything
at that.
like
She's
that.
after Hardy over there. Bill Hardy, former heavyweight wrestler. Not that.
I understand, gentlemen, that this Red Dawn or Dusk or whatever you call her has been getting kicked out of every posture clinic from here to Barstow for the last 10 years. Finally decided to go into wrestling where she doesn't have to stand up in a straight line, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I see.
If someone ever went up to her and said stand erect, I think you'd see a real quick piece of fallout.
Notice how Universal Playboy helped Charlie back into the ring. No, Universal Playboy caught in the action. Red Dawn has them both. Oh, smashed to Universal Playboy's head by Red Dawn, and she gets a warning. Totally accidental, of course.
That's it. Okay, Charlie's got the upper hand.
Well, here we go again. Look at this. He just can't stay out of the way. Great job of wrestling referee in here. Great job. Charlie's mad. Charlie's telling Universal Playboy, and now they're arguing.
Like it.
Oh, you're supposed to be on my side, she yells to him. Oh, whoa! That's it. Oh, they've had a falling out. Well, I guess Universal Playboy is disqualifying Charlie the Golden Cat, his pal. Meanwhile, Charlie and Red Dawn are going at it.
If this Charlie wants to sharpen her claws in the career of the Universal Playboy, she's making a big mistake, and she's going to be heading for that kitty litter box in the sky.
You tell me
she's
what's
going to make
happening.
decisions like that.
You tell me what's happening. For hitting the referee, he disqualifies the girl he was helping. Okay, we're going to an interview now. Charlie the Golden Cat will be interviewed hopefully by Karen Soul, although Charlie's making her way back over here, so we'll have to wait on Karen a minute.
Johnny
They're having a little powwow here.
To call the commissioner.
Hey.
They both disqualified.
What's going on here? Well, it's a little bit confusing, I have to tell you.
They both disqualified.
Okay, here we go.
Referee Universal Playboy has disqualified both wrestlers.
Oh, he
This
disqualified
match is
both.
no contest. No contest.
Oh, no.
Double disqualification.
Charlie and Red Dawn going at it outside the ring now. Good shot of that.
Total mayhem, Ron.
Wiping out the crowd and everyone else.
They're wrestling on the ground.
Look at this. Dragging Charlie, kicking her. Red Dawn's on her way out. And here goes Charlie after her. Look out. I don't think we're going to get an interview here. Going after the photographer. She's after everybody. She's gone crazy.
Looks like they're going to wrestle all the way back.
Look, mud!
Getting
Oh, no.
Mud.
Well, I don't know if we're going to have an interview here. We were hoping Karen Soul could grab someone there and have an interview. Okay, here we go. Fourth match. Tolak, Aztec God, 260 pounds versus Cesar Sandor from Juarez, Mexico, 240 pounds. Tony Cantillo will be working his first professional match. Former and current Continental Cable cameraman getting into the world of wrestling, and here's Ed Aarons.
Next match, one fall, 20-minute time limit. New referee for this match from Continental Cablevision, just got his license to referee, Tony Cantillo. Give him a big hand. On my right, 260 pounds, Mexico City, the Aztec God, Tolak.
Looks like an Aztec God.
His opponent, 240 pounds, Juarez, Mexico, Cesar Sandor.
Cesar. Here we go, 20-minute time limit. And Tony Cantillo gets his first bit of action as a professional referee, and here we go. And Tony better watch out. These guys move around pretty quick. They're pretty big boys, but they move around pretty fast. Have to stay out of the way so he doesn't get trampled.
Tolak seems to be the crowd favorite here.
Yeah, very, very obvious. We don't have where Tolak is from. I'm not sure. I'm sure he's originally from Mexico. But I think he resides here. Was it Mexico City?
Yes, it was.
Okay, and the other wrestler, Cesar Sandor from Juarez, Mexico. And the Aztec God, like so many Mexican wrestlers, wears a mask. They seem to like to wear the mask, and that makes Cesar Sandor a little bit unusual as far as Mexican wrestlers go. So many of them like to wear masks. Ed Aarons is ringside with us again, and I'm sure he can enlighten us as to what's going on in the ring, can't you, Ed?
Yes, I can, Ron. These two individuals have been feuding. They wrestled, I think it was 2 weeks ago in Madera, California, and Fresno, and they have quite a grudge going. Both are about the same size, and both have the same type of fiery temperament.
Oh, that explains why they got into it so fast. It seemed like there was some sort of grudge here. Hip toss by Tolak.
Both wrestlers seem to move pretty good for their size.
Yeah, they're pretty big boys. They move around pretty well. Good move there. Good move by Sandor. So far, referee Tony Cantillo has been able to stay out of the way. He hasn't been trampled once yet during this match.
Unlike the Universal Playboy in the last match.
Yeah, unlike the Universal Playboy, that's right. I mean, that was a heck of a match to have Tony watch to pick up pointers. I guess he picked up the right pointers, though, what not to do when he's the referee.
Have you guys mentioned that Tony might be refereeing later on in the card, or?
Well, we weren't sure what the commission was going to allow or not allow. Since it's a main event coming up, I wasn't so sure he'd be able to do it. Is he going to be able to?
There's a good possibility, since the other referee will probably likely be the Universal Playboy. We might need somebody here to help even out the score for the
Wait a minute. You're kidding. They're going to let Universal Playboy do this next match after what happened in the last match?
Well, he served a 30-day suspension last time here, but at this point in time, he is not on suspension.
Well, so I'm sure he'll be on another suspension by the time the day is over.
We see him across the ring with the camera. I guess he's...
What's he got? He's got the camera that
probably
Kissell threw on the ground, I think. He thinks he's doing something over there.
He's probably taking film of this referee.
I doubt the thing is working after it was thrown on the ground.
Not that either. You never know.
I don't know if we can get a camera on Universal Playboy over here, but he's acting like he's one of the cameramen. Look at this. Just to my right. There he is. He thinks he's got something on tape. I doubt that thing's even working now after they smashed it to the ground. Meanwhile, Cesar Sandor has the Aztec God in a little bit of trouble here.
He's so down, this is a broken camera and I'm faking him out. He thinks I'm faking him.
You're pretty fakey. You're pretty fakey.
Hey, boy, I'm filming you!
That's what he says. He says that's how stupid Tony Cantillo is. He thinks he's really taping. The Universal Playboy's quite a guy, isn't he? Oh! Aztec God.
5 minutes gone.
Look out here. Aha, good move there to release by Sandor. He's going to go back after him. Nope, he missed. Oh! Into the ring post. That wasn't just into the turnbuckle, Pete. He went into the ring post. This could be a submission hold here. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Referee called it out. Okay, that's it.
By submission, Tolak!
So Tolak, the Aztec God, gets even with Cesar Sandor.
One match left.
And we're going to go and have an interview with the Aztec God as he will work his way over to Karen Soul. Let's get an interview. And here we are, Karen Soul with the...
Do you know English? Oh, he doesn't know English.
Oh, he doesn't know English. So a little handshake and he's on his way. Unfortunately, he doesn't speak any English, and Karen's a little light on the Spanish. So we have one bout to go. main event, 2 out of 3 falls. The team of Terbullino Blanco and the medic. And they'll be going against the newcomers, newly formed team, Bad Boy Bubba Storm and Desperado Mark Kissell. Have you seen them go yet, Pete?
Well, Mark Kissell, I believe, used to wrestle under the with the name the California Kid,
and now they're the California Cowboys.
And now,
clever.
And now he's Desperado. I believe he's a little bit on the evil side.
Oh, what a surprise after throwing down and crushing a $10,000 camera.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Combined weight of the Cowboys is 470 pounds. I wonder how much of that is muscle.
Well, we'll see.
We'll find out. Okay, there'll probably be a little bit of a break here between this match and the main event, so we'll be right back in a few minutes.
It's the animation celebration. On the Disney Channel free preview, April 10th through 13th.
We are back. It's going to get a little crazy now. California Cowboys with Johnny Legend in their ring, in their corner, I should say. Universal Playboy. And that's Bad Boy Bubba Storm pointing at the camera and threatening. Better watch out, we might lose another camera here.
With me today on my immediate left is Mark Kissell, and on my right is CC Thunder. Mark?
From now on, it's the Desperado.
What do you mean, Desperado? What's Desperado?
You guys are tag team partners, aren't you? You always have been, you and Alex Knight and CC Thunder.
Where have you been? I've gotten rid of this guy at night a long time ago. I've got a whole new group of people I'm with now.
For instance?
For instance, I've got myself a tag team partner, and I've got myself a manager and some other loyal friends.
What do you think about this young man being a licensed referee in the state of California?
You just don't get in my way and don't get in any of my matches.
Well, is there any chance that you guys can re-team, or it's out the window?
No, there's no way. It's out the window.
Well, who are you with? Is there anybody particular that you want to...
You'll see him.
Someone ring the bell, it's Live in Hell. Why don't you look around for a familiar face and you'll know you're in the right place. Looks like another one of your brilliant schemes that backfired in your face. Running errands.
This man's well, I guess that's going to be into this interview. That's going to be the interview. Thank you.
That's it. That's it.
That's the way to do it.
That's it. All right, we got a coverage now. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey. You folks want to talk to the media? Stay out. My middle name.
In the past match.
Manager Johnny Legend. Oh, Johnny. Who's the country? Hey, who's this? What's he doing here?
Bad Boy Bubba Storm. Desperado Mark Kissell. No. What's this guy doing here?
Okay, the Playboy doesn't like the fact that Tony Cantillo is out here to help.
As you can see, no more chicken legs. And I don't know what this guy in Chino Casuals is doing here tonight. I haven't seen a referee's license. I talked to the commissioner. This is the #1 referee in the world today, and he is all the man you will ever need.
Well, Johnny Legend said no more chicken legs. He's wearing loose pants now.
This bout, Universal
I don't know.
Playboy, and
Maybe trying to...
licensed by the state of California, Tony Cantillo. Let's give him a hand. Yeah. 2 referees for this 2 out of 3
Okay, 2 referees. That's probably what we're going to need here for this.
No, put us on auto this now. You know what that's
Bad Boy Bubba Storm trying to get the crowd worked up. Tell them, come on, come on.
This match definitely looks like it's going to need 2 refs to keep it in control.
I think you're right. This will need 2 referees.
One last thing to say to you, idiot. And my good friend George Bush just told me this morning, if you don't like me, you can read my hips.
Oh, read his hips. I think eventually we'll get this underway. Awful lot going on in the ring right now. Johnny Legend's taking off his jacket. He's worked himself up into the ladder. I don't know what this is. His longhorns, I guess.
This is the source of all of our inner strength.
Oh, I see.
My good friend Chuck Manson and my good friend...
Your good friend Chuck Manson.
What's his name down in San Diego? And George Bush, who just this morning said to me they don't like it.
Now, what's this now? He's handing it to the Universal Playboy.
You guys better not use this, huh?
You people just stand up, damn it!
Bad boy Bubba Storm threatening the crowd once again, telling them to shut up. Well, you know, crowds generally do come to have a good time. And you don't really have a good time just sitting there not saying anything. Here we go.
Get out of the way, okay? For the wrestling. Get out of the way, okay?
I haven't heard one you mentioned yet. The media covering me once again.
No, we missed out on telling everyone about Johnny Legend being covered in another magazine. He's always got something going on. All right, we have Desperado, Mark Kissell. He of broken camera fame. Going against the medic. We gotta go see them. He's a ref too. They're fighting over here.
Universal Playboy running around the ring, making sure
that Mark doesn't get a bad deal here, huh? Kind of like that cowboy look, huh?
Levi's, the black belt.
I'm surprised they don't have big pointed cowboy boots to kick their opponents with.
And with the Playboy referee, I'm surprised he didn't allow it.
Working on Kissell. Shut up. Meanwhile, Universal Playboy and Tony Cantillo are arguing over here. This is just, I mean...
Tony's more busy watching the Playboy than watching the match.
Stay out of his way.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Well, we got Legend outside running around trying to get Terbullino Blanco after him.
Hey, break that up, break that up. Look at what he's got there. He's got it around. What are you doing in here?
Bubba Storm telling people to get out of here. I don't know what he's doing. If they got out of here, they're nothing to go into play to.
Isn't he supposed to be in the city of Maywood? Maywood, Driftwood, Dagwood. What am I talking about? That was a faux pas. That was a faux pas.
That was a faux pas. Made a mistake. Well, we have the famous Johnny Legend chicken here. No more chicken legs, but I'll tell you what, even with those loose pants on, you can still see the chicken legs. What do you think?
I think so. I think he's trying to fool the public into thinking he's so
Referee Cody Teal just shoved Universal Playboy for apparently helping the one team out.
But it's awfully crowded in there, wouldn't you say, Ed?
Very crowded, very crowded. Oh!
I mean, it's crowded enough without Bubba Storm coming out when he's not supposed to before a tag. And here's Johnny Legend up on the skirt of the ring. Tony Cantillo tells him there was a legal tag. Oh.
That's it.
A couple of shoulder injuries come out of that, and that's about it.
And the Playboy tried to tell Terbullino Blanco to slow down.
Yeah.
This tag team bout has all the makings of one of the all-time classics in Maywood. A lot of people and a lot of referees, and with Johnny Legend involved, it really should be an outstanding event.
Ed, I would say this is by far the largest crowd that they've had here at Maywood, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and we'd like to thank again Tony Lopez, the Clinica Latina, and also the city of Maywood for the assistance in putting this free program on for the Maywood residents.
The city of Maywood, and Clinica Latina made this possible. Maywood Police Association also.
A lot of chaos, and you got to watch for the Cowboys for the foreign objects they may have with them. They have a lot of things wrapped around the pole on my left.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey!
Yeah, they're liable to use any of those things. They've got a horseshoe, they've got a whip. Who knows what they might use? And let me ask you something, Ed. Why do they allow that to happen? Why do the referees allow someone like these guys, these Cowboys, to bring things like that to the ring and then just leave them there where they might use them later?
Well, it's part of their wrestling attire, and it is legal to bring it to the ring. The referee hopefully will be unbiased and keep an eye, but if they do use them, they should be disqualified. With this referee, that really is a questionable thing to have out here.
Right, I'm surprised that he wouldn't hold it for him.
But with Tony Cantillo, maybe he's assigned to keep an eye on that side of things tonight.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Johnny Legend having a good time, getting himself on television again.
Bad boy Bubba Storm now entering the ring.
The bad boy's done nothing but take on the crowd. Let's see if he can take on a wrestler now. I don't know what's going on now. They're saying that looking for foreign objects, I guess, on Terbullino Blanco. I don't know. Bubba Storm doesn't seem to want to do anything but stand around and argue.
I believe he wants a handshake. He didn't get it, so he goes right after him.
Oh, I see. He just wanted to get the jump on him, try to make him think he wasn't going to do anything and then attack him.
Hey, what are you doing? Touching the mat. You touching him?
Looks like Bubba Storm wanted to tag out the Tony Cantillo there a little bit. I guess he's a little bit disoriented, huh?
Could be.
He looked a little disoriented when he got here.
This team of Bad Boy Bubba Storm and Mark Kissell are the #1 rated team in the Federation. They have a lot of size and a lot of questionable tactics that could lead them to a title shot.
Well, I'll go along with a lot of size. He has Kissell stick his knee out, smashes his forehead into his knee.
Next time you go over here, buddy. Next time you're going to have somebody else you got that. You got that?
Okay.
Bubba Storm trying to take the mask
off. Yeah. The Playboy probably helped him. Look,
helping him pushing away Tony.
Back to your comment about the crowd, Ron, this is one of the most enthusiastic crowds we've really had. They're really into the matches today.
I know, they're throwing things and everything.
They are throwing things, of course.
But they're into it, that's right. There's a whole bunch of them here.
No.
What would you say, Ed? Say about 1,000 today?
Illegal,
yeah, a bit of that.
Hey, there, baby! Take a picture.
Shut up! Shut up.
See that? I'm gonna make you use that camera with a blondie there.
Universal Playboy. Oh! I was just going to say Universal Playboy playing up to the camera again. Bubba Storm throws the medic into Mark Kissell's knee.
The Playboy throws referee Tony Cantillo out of the way.
So he could go over and help Bubba Storm choke, I think.
That would figure.
Hey, how do I look on the camera now? Steady, right? Come on, baby.
Nice. Watch it. Whoa.
Oh, drop kick by the medic.
No.
Let's see if we have a pin here. Bubba Storm. Nope. Mark Kissell comes out into the ring and
pulls the medic off.
Yeah. Medic gets a tag. Bubba Storm is disoriented. Look here. Oh! Clothesline, big time. Could have a pin here. He's looks like he's ready for a pin to meet me.
Has a crazy look on his face.
Bubba Storm,
in a lot of trouble.
He's really reeling.
Full Nelson.
No, he wants out of here.
He wants out.
should be noted the medic has wrestled in the city of Maywood. Look at that look on his face. I wonder if we can get a camera. Look at that look on his face. Look at that look on his face. That's a bad man.
Mark Kissell trying to call timeout.
Timeout?
And the Universal Playboy gives it to him.
He gives it to him. I can't believe it. Tony Cantillo is going to have to go over there and talk to the Universal Playboy. You cannot have a timeout.
But it's the first referee to recognize that occasionally when things get out of hand, you need a timeout.
No timeouts. No timeouts. What is this? The commission's going to have to review this, Ed.
And Bad Boy Bubba Storm back out of the ring.
Bubba Storm, a little shaken right now. He doesn't have that crazy look, kind of a glazed over look on his face now. Johnny Legend's over there to pat him on the back. I don't think that does a lot of good, does it?
Looks a little queasy there.
Look at him. He's thinking about his next devious move. I don't know. Doesn't Bubba have to come back into the ring eventually?
With these stupid Kmart lizard masks, how do we know these are even the same two idiots that started the match?
There's blood on the nose of Bad Boy Buzz Storm.
There's a cut. Yep, cut on his nose. He could cut a little off that nose and it wouldn't hurt him.
Mad about it.
Johnny Legend accusing Terbullino Blanco and the medic of deception with those masks on.
I don't know who they're being deceiving. They're wrestling with their arms and legs, not with the max. I'll tell you, Bubba Storm's taking a lot of punishment out there. Every time he gets in the ring, when he's outside, he's okay.
And I'm surprised he hasn't tagged that.
He hasn't tagged out. He's tagged. Still able to chew his gum, I see.
No. Oh! Right on the head.
The medic and Terbullino Blanco have all the best of it in this first ball.
A tag.
Look at this. Oh, that's a big-time body slam.
You got to be strong to lift up a, what is that, 280 pounds of Bad
Has to be
Boy
280.
Storm.
Look out here. Oh! Mark Kissell once again interfering.
You took him out.
Playboy probably.
I would say that he would have given up there. Looked like a submission hold.
That could have been. The way things are going, I'd be surprised if Terbullino Blanco and the medic don't win this first
fall.
They've controlled the match.
But you need more than one fall here, and they haven't even got that yet.
Johnny Legend accusing.
Here's a tag. Look at the Universal Playboy trying
Johnny
to stop.
Legend accusing Terbullino Blanco of holding and having something in his hand. I don't see anything.
I don't see anything in his hand except Bubba Storm. Oh, top rope. This could be it.
Hey. No.
Come on, look how he's counting. Look how slow the Universal Playboy's counting. Look at him. Whoa.
Oh, no, he stops the count.
He stops the count. 1, 2. Tony's going to have to jump in there. 3. Okay, that's it. Universal Playboy was not going to count 3. Tony Cantillo stepped in and hit the third count. And here we go. Here's Universal Playboy going after Cantillo. Well, it's clear that he would have never counted him out, Pete. I guess you'd have to call that a 10 count. But look, everybody's after Tony Cantillo.
12 minutes to team up. Terbullino Blanco and Terbullino Blanco. He wants to play Willie in the hand, guys. He can do it with his own people after the show. This referee's hand has to come down of his own free will before you count the fall.
Okay.
Ron, I guess this is what they mean by,
Okay,
I guess
first
this is
ball.
what they mean by Maywood Mayhem.
Yeah, Maywood Mayhem, that's for sure. I'll tell you, that was a little crazy. I'm not exactly sure what I saw, but what I think I saw was about a 10 count. Universal Playboy. He went 1, 2, and was not going to give that third one. But Tony Cantillo rushed over, shoved his hand down, and consequently we had the
3 count.
The 3 count. Waiting for the second fall now. A lot of confusion in the ring. Ed Aaron's over talking to Tony Cantillo, probably telling him good job.
No more chicken legs, brother. This is the real thing now, okay?
Don't listen to this, dummies. Don't listen to this.
Johnny Legend talking to the audience.
Johnny Legend and the Universal Playboy out there working the ringsiders. There's Universal Playboy going after someone with a chair.
He loves causing commotion.
Yeah, if they would pay a little more attention to what's going on in the ring.
You cannot use that kind of language here in this beautiful town of Maywood. Just remember that.
He sucks, man. He's no good. He said he was being there. I know. How did he get his fucking life? I don't know. I'm gonna go get him. Hey, you wanna go with me tonight, Glenn? Glenn? Get the crap out of here.
Just waiting for the Playboy to get back in the ring.
Hopefully we can get the referee back in the ring. We'll get started here. Second fall.
So you want to be with me tonight?
Well, he finally works his way back in. I don't know what he thinks he's going to gain by going outside the ring. Oh, now he's in a big hurry to start.
Come on, let's wrestle there.
Referee Universal Playboy taking off his jacket for the second and possibly deciding fall.
Oh, he's getting down to business now, huh?
Medic and Bad Boy Bubba Storm going at it.
Here we go. Universal Playboy right in the middle of it.
Up any illegal action against his boys.
Tony Cantillo pushing the Universal Playboy away. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. I don't know if we're going to, hopefully we're going to send a tape of this up to the commissioner. And after only one fall, already things are all totally out of hand.
Totally out of hand. That's what happens in tag team action, and that's why you need two referees.
Well, I don't know, Ed. I have to disagree. I don't think the two referee thing is working here.
I think we have one referee, Tony Cantillo,
and
Johnny Legend.
Yeah, one referee and a third participant.
Choking, man. Get your head down, man. Choking. Hey, watch your head, Wait.
I didn't see the choke. I'm sorry, Johnny. In the hair a little bit there. Oh, what's the Playboy doing? Get out of the way.
Terbullino Blanco with a kick to the gut.
Yeah, Bubba's in his glory now.
Listen to him screaming in the stands.
Bubba. Johnny Legend trying to get the crowd.
Johnny Legend, I think, hears things a little bit different than they really are. I don't think they were chanting Bubba, but I think they were booing the Universal Playboy.
What makes you think that, Ed?
Well, it kind of sounded like Universal Playboy instead of let's go Bubba Storm.
Ready to take him. Watch how fast the count will be if Kissell pins Terbullino Blanco here.
Oh, it was fast, and Kissell wanted it even faster.
Yeah, Kissell was unhappy to 1, 2, 3. Come on, Desperado. No, nice drop kick.
By Terbullino Blanco.
Right.
The Universal Playboy said to me before this match that he's hoping to get the world's record in the Guinness Book of Record for the quickest count in this second or third fall.
Well, he's got the right referee in there for it. Yeah, he said go ahead, pin him. Whoa! Look out here, what's this?
Reversal.
Nice move by Terbullino Blanco. He's saying he's in the air. Universal Playboy giving Kissell a chance to recover. Ed, I would think that the tape of this would have to be sent to the commission for review.
Yes, and it's probably a good possibility that someone like the Universal Playboy or Johnny Legend
I mean, he
could possibly be suspended.
Universal Playboy has already been suspended for 30 days. What's next, a year?
That's could be a possibility. And then Tony Cantillo might be seeing a lot of action in the near future.
Ted, hasn't Johnny Legend also been suspended? Wasn't he just recently reinstated?
He was suspended 60 days and just recently been reinstated. I guess he considers himself on good behavior today.
Well, tell me, Ed, when something happens like this, the tape alone I know isn't enough. Would Tony Cantillo have to go in and testify on something like this?
Yeah. And being a new referee, hopefully they would take his point of view and not side with some of the veterans.
Look how fast that count was. Second fall. Hit the bell. There we go. That is it. Second fall. Well, I'll tell you what. That was maybe the world's record for a 3 count. What do you think, Pete? Pretty fast.
Very fast. Very fast.
So the second fall goes to the California Cowboys. Desperado Mark Kissell pins Terbullino Blanco. So Bad Boy Bubba Storm and Desperado Mark Kissell get the second fall, much to the delight of Johnny Legend and the Universal Playboy.
Mark Kissell, Bad Boy Bubba Storm. That's how you referee. Come on.
Well, 1 fall apiece now. It comes down to this last fall. Third deciding fall coming right up.
Beware the California Cowboys, the Bulls of Armageddon.
The California Cowboys as they can only be introduced by Johnny Legend, a legend in his own mind. Here goes Mark Kissell. Taking on the crowd again. These guys are taking on everybody, everyone in the crowd.
I believe they're stall tactics just to
Get a little rest. I mean, they got a lot of weight they're carrying around up there. The medic and Terbullino Blanco would like to get underway right away.
Hey, you dummy in the road, sit down! Dummy, sit down!
Hey, who's on directing? They continue to take off.
You're not supposed to be here. I don't even know who you are.
Well, let's just say they're very aware of the crowd today.
What happened?
Here, take a picture of this.
Look at this. Unbelievable. This guy is despicable. Meanwhile, Universal Playboy is getting a little bit of airtime. Yep, Johnny Legend, not to be outdone with the airtime, is right up there with him. The camera's the other way, guys. I can't believe they're looking the other.
Last fall took a while.
It took a while. It takes longer in between falls than it does during the falls, I think.
It looks like they're still, catching their breath.
Catching their breath and getting a little camera time. Bad Boy Bubba Storm, I think, will start off.
Who's that fake blonde there again, huh? Jesus Christ, what a nagger. She's going to get some sense.
Well, Bubba Storm is working himself up into a lather again.
Inviting the audience to a big party.
Big party. I wonder what kind of party that'd be. Yellow. Mark Kissell, a couple of guys here he's after again. Cowboys. Come on. Cowboys, get in the ring and let's go.
Ron, how do you rate this tag team match so far?
I really don't know. It seems to me like it's 3 against 2. And I think there's a lot of people up in the stands that would agree with me.
Playboy just left the ring.
Commercial time!
Universal Playboy out of the ring again. What a surprise. What did he call that? Here we go. Commercial time. What's he going to do? What's he advertising? Okay, his fans are going over. Look, they just love him. Spitting on him, throwing things at him. Yeah, they really love him. We'd like for him to get inside the ring and get going here, hopefully.
Well, apparently Tony Cantillo has already started the match.
Yeah, might as well get started. Let them do what they're going to do outside the ring. We can't help what they're doing.
You want to go with us, honey, tonight? No healthy party?
We got Terbullino Blanco and
Bad Boy
Bubba.
So far, gentlemen.
We Johnny Legend asked us how we like it so far. I don't know what to watch, inside the ring or outside the ring.
Or the referees.
Yeah, wherever they are.
Universal Playboy told Tony Cantillo he can't leave him away for a minute without something happening wrong in the match.
Oh, attack from behind. Bad Boy, headbutt. This has Terbullino Blanco in trouble early here. A little kick there by the Universal Playboy. Doesn't help.
Now Universal Playboy talking with Tony, trying to distract him from the action.
Yeah. Tony is trying to stay with the action. Whoa! Terbullino outside the ring. Luckily landed on his feet.
Oh, Terbullino Blanco going after Johnny Legend.
Yeah, going after Johnny Legend. Made him step in a big pile of mud. Too bad he didn't knock him down into the mud. So great outfit he has on, though, huh?
Oh, great. I love those metallic pants.
Yeah. Well, what's happening here? We do have a match track.
This is the third and deciding fall.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of lost in the action, though, I'd say.
Bubba Storm not going after Terbullino Blanco outside the ring.
We went to a publicity hunt and a wrestling match broke out, huh?
That's about right.
Uh-oh.
Now,
the medic.
The match is continuing outside the ring.
Yeah, here comes Kissell. Oh, Kissell's got the whip.
And he's choking.
Johnny Legend bringing
the
Johnny
medic
Legend.
and throws him into the stands.
Wipes out the crowd again. Well, I hope they're okay. I think the crowd's been more involved than the rest of the wrestlers. Boy, jeez, what is going on here?
Total mayhem is broken out.
Total mayhem doesn't really describe it. It's worse than that. This crowd's going to get out of control if you don't watch it. They're really getting into it. Look at that. He whips him with the whip. A whip with the whip.
Still choking him.
Choking with the whip. Here's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff. Why do they allow this, Ed? Why do they allow this?
I don't know. It's definitely out of control. It's definitely out of control.
Well, with everything going on, I guess we should announce it's Ron Lindsay ringside along with Pete Parra and Ed Ahrens. Meanwhile, out in the crowd, amongst the crowd, the paying customers, we have all kinds of mayhem going on. I'm not sure who tagged who and what is going on.
And who's in the ring and who's out of the ring.
Just threw the
I don't know who
the whip. I guess the referee didn't see that.
I guess not. I don't know how he could miss anything that's going on, though. I guess Kissell and the medic are the two that are supposed to be wrestling right now because they're in the ring.
Take him now, take him. Take him. Yeah, you got it. All right.
Okay, now I think we got things pretty well in hand now. We do have a couple of wrestlers.
5 minutes gone.
Do have a couple of wrestlers in the ring.
Medic gets a shot to the side of the
Bubba
head by Mark Kissell.
Bad boy Bubba throws all that weight on medic. Oh, that's it. That's it. We have a quick pin all of a sudden, coming completely as a surprise to me and out of the blue, we get a pin. Bad boy Bubba Storm pins the medic. I mean, it was a surprising ending after all that was going on to suddenly have some wrestling.
And it's surprising that the Universal Playboy actually found the pin with everything going on.
Tony Cantillo's getting beaten up by the Playboy and Mark Kissell. Look at the Playboy. Oh!
Watch it. Watch it.
Oh, the big splash from Bubba Storm. Look at this. Terrible beating being taken.
California Cowboys, Mark Kissell, Bad Boy Bubba Storm.
Matches.
And meanwhile, Ed Ahrens is announcing the final. that the best 2 out of 3 is taken by the California Cowboys, and Tony Cantillo's taking a beating in the ring. Now he's being choked by Bubba Storm.
We need some help in the ring.
Boy, this is terrible. Look at this. Tony Cantillo laying there and Universal Playboy coming over. Here we go. Terbullino Blanco and the medic cleaning out the ring right now.
Trying to help Tony.
Coming to the aid of Tony Cantillo. He's been choked. He was choked with the whip.
Mark Kissell still challenging Terbullino Blanco.
Yeah, Mark Kissell, yeah, Terbullino Blanco chases him away. But they are the winners.
Long after the last burrito truck pulls out of here, and immigration people take all you people back where you belong in a couple minutes, they'll be saying it from the hilltops. Cowboys, Cowboys, Desperado, Desperado, and of course, Bubba, 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 Bubba.
Well,
You know what you've just seen was a fine exhibition of professional wrestling.
well, they sure know how to endear themselves.
That's what
to
you
the
people
crowd.
saw. I told you two, if you team up with us, you'll be...
Okay, that's it.
Someone bring a magazine or do I gotta do it?
You're going to have to do it, Johnny. We couldn't get the plugs in for you, Johnny. Sorry. Well, it's a little crazy. Actually, a lot crazy, not just a little crazy. Breaking the microphones. They're just having themselves a time here. Now they're going to put some more words of wisdom for the crowd now. Look at this. Universal Playboy over there getting his picture taken with the winning team. A little unusual, I'd say.
A little unusual.
Johnny Legend not far away.
Oh, obviously not.
Looking at the next tag team.
Next tag team champions. A.I.W.A.
Come on, you want to do it? Let's go here, the mask triggers and they are.
Right here, buddy. Right there.
Okay, they're working the crowd up into a frenzy. They might have a little trouble making it to the locker room, Pete.
I hope we can get some security out here.
Yeah, we're going to need some security to get them out of here, I think. I don't know if we're going to have an interview here from Karen Soul or not. Hopefully we'll get an interview.
Where's my stuff at?
Steps right there, Bubba. Picks up his gear and he's on his way.
You're invited backstage for a rare intimate look at superstar James Taylor.
Oh, I've seen fire, I've seen rain.
It's very funny to be me, publicly, reluctantly publicly, you know.
I'll never stop my one.
A Disney Channel exclusive.
You got a friend.
Don't miss James Taylor going home during the Disney Channel's free preview.
Mark Kissell, he came here tonight. I don't know what his problem was. He claims to be the Desperado and dropped me as his partner and went with these other guys. I just don't understand it. He turned on Tony here, I guess, which is a referee. Tony, if there's anything I can ever do to help you, just let me know. If you want to get into wrestling and get revenge on Mark Kissell, I'll be more than glad to be with you on that.
Why do you think he did that?
I have no idea. Obviously, it's Johnny Legend had something to do with it. Paid him off or convinced him that he was on the wrong side or something.
Do you think you're going to fight him in the future?
Mark Kissell, I'd like to get my hands on him, yes. For turning on me and leaving me with no partners like he did today, yes, I'd definitely like to get in the ring with him.
Do you think you and Tony may match up someday?
If Tony needs a tag team partner against Mark Kissell and any of his cronies, yes, I'd definitely be in with Tony.
You saw what happened to that phony referee, too?
Well,
you tell them, Johnny.
Hey, well,
you tell them.
Just remember, Roots, the original Roots was black, and that was the highest rated show of all time. So we're here with, I think, what is your name again? Karen, against this barren landscape here, somewhere in Driftwood or Dagwood or Maybelline or Maywood, something like that. I don't know. Honey, I just want to tell you one thing. For all these sharecroppers and idiots that were out here tonight screaming at me those various derogatory terms, there is no more Legos Cainos, no more of this chicken legs nonsense. Honey, put your eyes on the thighs. prize. This is the prize. Put your eyes on the thighs. They don't make them like this anymore. If you had luscious limbs like this, you'd be going places, and you just might be with me later on tonight because, go ahead.
Well, why do you have them covered up? Why don't you show them off?
Hey, I showed them all at the beginning of the night, and these stupid idiots started screaming derogatory remarks at me again, most of them with their tongues hanging out, their tongues wagging. Most of these women sitting out here with these beer kegs for legs and their burrito brain boyfriends that can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I've got some luscious thighs, and I keep them protected. These pants came from the immortal Freddie Blassie, and that's why they are around this husk today as we speak.
Great.
Tell them something, kid. Tell them about that referee what's going to happen.
Desperate, I want to ask you a couple questions. I hear that you are no longer Cecil's partner. What happened with that?
That's Sleazy's partner.
Yeah, Sleazy. Sleazy.
Stop. Sleazy, stop. Please, not to be confused with the rock group of the same name.
But why, though? What happened?
The men saw the light.
I got tired of goody two-shoes like Sleazy Blunder and Alex Knight.
Don't mention that name, please.
I'm sorry, but I know I get you upset.
No. I have to get that.
When I'm tag teaming with them, taking all the credit. And as for that referee, I gave him his first lesson tonight in wrestling.
Do you think that maybe you'll fight him now? Because I heard that Cecil wants to fight you.
I'll take him on anytime he wants.
Sleazy.
Sleazy Blunder.
This guy got tired of waking up Monday mornings and going down, getting in line with food stamps just to get a six-pack that Sleazy calls breakfast because that's all he can afford. And this other Tony Contadina Castillo, whatever he calls, sounds like a can of pork and beans that somebody threw out in that chino casual outfit. I don't know what the guy was doing down here. Security is once again at an all-time low here in Driftwood. You are talking right now to one of the forerunners of the California Cowboys. This is the next ace tag team that's going to take over. You're looking at the face that won the human race, so I say state your case, ace, or get out of my face. Yes, sir. Uni.
Hey, listen, boy, you did a fine job today. Here's some money. Don't show them. Couple $1,000. Go enjoy it. Drink. Get the girls. But, you know, California girls are nothing. So tonight,
They're fake procs.
I know. Tonight, you come to the airport. My little jet is waiting. We're all going to New York. Flight and have a big party there. Okay? And for this, I heard that Cece is taking that referee under his wings or something. Well, I have something to tell him. Anytime both of them want to go against me, against a real man, Blondie, you know what I mean? Because you don't have real men.
Know what you mean.
Look, we've been dreaming all our lives, and we're about to wake up. And I'm going to say this phonetically for you idiots out there. That's a combination of phony and pathetic, which describes most of our audience. Desperado. Let me just say Desperado and
California Cowboys. He's really going to win the fight next time. Thank you.